When you're staring at the endless line of pellet grills on the site and wondering which one actually earns its price tag, the decision can feel more stressful than a Thanksgiving turkey that's about to hit the oven. I get it. You've probably read the glossy marketing copy, seen a few slick videos, and maybe even imagined the perfect backyard setup, but the real question is whether this grill will fit into your cooking routine without turning into a half-finished hobby. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and I'm going to walk through what matters after you pull the box out of the garage, set it up, and fire it up for the first time. First off, the COYOTE 28-inch next-gen pellet grill lands in the sweet spot between a small portable smoker and a full-size backyard beast. It's big enough to handle a whole chicken, a few racks of ribs, or a medium-sized pizza, yet it's still compact enough to tuck behind a patio table or store in a standard garage. The biggest hesitation most buyers have is whether the size translates to consistent heat across that cooking surface, especially when you're juggling different foods. In my own test runs, the grill's dual-fan system, paired with the smart drop pellet feed, kept the temperature within a 10-degree window after the first 15 minutes of preheat. That means you can set it to 225F for low and slow brisket and expect it to stay there without constantly hovering over the controls, which is a common gripe with entry-level pellet units. The digital touch control feels like a small tablet rather than a clunky knob, and the updated software actually matters when you're trying to nail a specific smoke profile. I tried a 3-hour smoked salmon at 180F, then nudged it up to 350F for a quick sear on the same piece of fish. The transition was smooth, and the screen gave real-time feedback on pellet consumption, so you could see that the hopper was still feeding efficiently. That front-loading pellet hopper is a practical win. No more wrestling the bag over a side opening or having to tip the grill over to refill. You just swing the door open, drop the pellets in, and the smart drop mechanism takes over, automatically adjusting the feed rate based on the temperature target. Now, who should consider buying this? If you're a backyard chef who already owns a basic grill and wants to step into the world of wood-fired flavor without committing to a massive smoker, this is a solid bridge. It's also a good fit for people who love to host weekend gatherings but don't have the space for a 40-inch beast. The separate smoke and sear grates let you start a piece of meat low and slow on the smoke grate, then finish it on the sear grate without moving the food to a different grill. That convenience alone cuts down on cleaning time and keeps the flavor profile consistent, which is something seasoned grillers appreciate. Conversely, if you're looking for a set-it-and-forget-it appliance that can handle a full Thanksgiving spread in one go, you might find the 28-inch cooking area limiting. The dual-fan system does a good job circulating heat, but when you pile too many items on the grates, you'll notice a slight dip in temperature that the system has to work harder to correct. In a real-world scenario, I tried cooking a whole chicken alongside a tray of vegetables, and while both cooked through, the vegetables took a few extra minutes to reach that caramelized finish. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's a trade-off you should be aware of. One practical strength that often goes unnoticed is the integrated wind guard. I set the grill up on a breezy patio in early spring, and the wind guard kept the temperature from dropping more than 5 degrees when a gust passed through. That's a feature you typically only see on higher-priced models, and it adds genuine value if your grilling spot isn't a perfectly sheltered nook. The redesign of the end cap and handle also feels intentional. Gripping the handle feels secure even when the grill is hot, and the end cap doesn't wobble when you open the door, which reduces heat loss. On the flip side, the grill's drip tray, while convenient for catching fat and juices, fills up faster than you'd expect when you're cooking fattier cuts. It's easy to empty, but you have to stay vigilant, especially during longer cooks, because an overflowing tray can lead to flare-ups or smoke that's more acrid than the sweet wood flavor you're after. Also, the pellet hopper's front-loading design, while user-friendly, means the hopper sits a bit higher than on side-load models. If you have limited vertical clearance, say, a low garage ceiling, you'll need to account for that extra inch or two when storing it. Another subtle point is the software update process. The grill connects via Wi-Fi for firmware upgrades, which is great for future improvements, but it also means you need a reliable internet connection during setup. In my experience, the first update took about 10 minutes, and the grill